Volunteering for search and rescue is a privilege. A lot of people that are searching for missing persons don't realize this. Most of you might not be realizing this. Let me be clear, many that go into search and rescue think that this is a paid position. Let me highly disappoint you, it is not, at least on the land search side. Even in rare cases where volunteers receive some form of compensation, it is a relative small amount of money just for helping you to do your job. Talking about careers, this is a volunteer career. That is what search and rescue is on the land-based search and rescue side. If you are looking to join a search and rescue team, it's vital to understand that reality. If you're already on a team, you should be valuing that you've got the opportunity to be involved in search and rescue. Most that are applying to a search and rescue position severely underestimate the dedication, time and cost it takes for you to be involved as a search and rescue technician. SAR is not a hobby. It is a second unpaid job that you need to maintain beside your second job, your primary job that you're doing just to pay the bills. That job that allows you the options for you to serve as a search and rescue technician volunteer. Keep in mind that as a volunteer, you will pay thousands for your own equipment, your own training, and your own certifications. And you will donate hours of uncompensated time towards your community. As an operational team member, you're expected to be on call 24/7. You need to be on standby and drop everything immediately and be ready to go, just to save a stranger in need. All that while putting your own life at risk. The reality is simple. To sustain a level of commitment, you must have a stable foundation. No matter where I have been in the world, this is the fact. I have had the opportunity to meet different search and rescue teams throughout my role as a country coordinator here in the Netherlands for NASAR. But if you don't have the time, the financial capability, or the margin to answer the call or to commit to your equipment, commit to your team, you're without making a risk on your financial or your own security, SAR is going to be not for you. I am sorry. And this is the privilege what it is to be in a search and rescue team. Because if you are on a search and rescue team, it means is you got the finances to buy the gear and the equipment and the mandatory insights and training to attain and uphold your membership with the SAR team. It means you got an employer or run a business in a place or have agreements in place that allows you to be and do this volunteer career. It also means that you've got a family who accepts this. That when you get the call on the pager or on your phone, then you know as a mom, as a dad maybe, you're gonna pick up your expensive gear, drop it in the car, and go to help somebody. So let's talk a little bit more about that sacrifice and the commitment that it takes and the privilege that you have to be on a search and rescue team. For example, let's take a specialty. If we take a canine handler who is out there searching for missing persons, training to be at their best. It takes a starting canine handler in combination with dog and handler about 600 to 1,000 hours initially upfront just to get your initial certifications and start to have your initial certification that you might kind of be deployable. Then we have the out-of-pocket costs. You will be definitely, as a canine handler, covering the upfront costs for everything, basically. I don't see a lot of teams purchasing a lot of team-based equipment for individuals. That means you will be covering the gas, you'll be covering the cost for certifications as well, you'll be covering costs for specialized training, and all canine food. This easily can up to cost about 5,000 to 10,000 euros just for the full certification of the initial process of those 600 to 1,000 hours. Now let's consider the value of a disaster canine handler who is going out in the field to support, for example, during a USAR incident, an urban collapse structure incident, where many people are buried under rubble. When calculated at the normal industry rate, a disaster canine handler would cost that contributions towards the community is about $20,000 to about $60,000 in donated time towards the community. Now, this estimate comes from the organizations like the National Search Dog Foundation, the SDF. And they estimate that this is around a cost for a fully trained search and rescue dog disaster. Now, this estimate is based around organizations like the National Search Dog Foundation. And they establish that based on hours of training, certifications, and cost for somebody that is starting from zero to fully certified as a disaster dog canine handler. Now, as a volunteer, you need to keep in mind that all those costs and all those time that we mentioned is going to be upfronted by nobody than you. Now, beyond the finances and the canine commitment that you are having, now all that, taking into account all the finances and certifications that you'll be doing, you also have another privilege that you need to take into account, and that is your physical ability. You need to be fit if you're doing this in a field operational role. In a lot of circumstances, you cannot, in any circumstances, have medically underlying problems on your feet, on your hips, on your back, because you'll be carrying a massive pack weighing around 15 to 20 kg, hauling through very harsh terrain, mountains, rocks, wilderness, everything that you can haul your house, because that's what it is to you be carrying that on your back. And additionally, with your search-specific equipment. And keep in mind, it might be romantic, but we're always doing this in bad weather. Missing persons don't initially tend to get lost, or people get lost when they get themselves into trouble because of bad weather. That means we are going out when it's the nastiest of nasty. Even then, we might be considering, okay, is it worth it to even go out there? But keep in mind, you're gonna be wet, you're gonna be miserable, you're gonna be cold. If it is not for you, then search and rescue might not be for you. Now, if you enjoy doing this, despite the sacrifices and the financial capability, you need to uphold and bring into your work as a second job, an unpaid job in search and rescue, then you might be a good fit. Because many of us would give up our normal paying jobs any day to do this full time. Yes, I know, and I'm pretty certain that people in the comment section will be absolutely agreeing with that. But here's something that my mentor taught me for those that are considering this. Never, ever, ever shun at that what pays you to play. And yes, as search and rescue, we absolutely need dedicated volunteers. We need people that are willing to commit to what we are doing in the search and for missing persons. But we also need to build a more resilient system for our search and rescue volunteers. We need to be able to advocate for our fellow volunteers and for the rights of missing persons in general. And I know that there is a subtle shift ongoing towards more professionalizing with search and rescue volunteers and search and rescue in general, with the organization of more paid positions within the SAR atmosphere. Due to more accessible certification, due to more accessible training, due to be able to collaborate a little bit more with government organizations in the places where it's not arranged right now, or that are closed off to normal search teams that are assisting them to find missing persons. Now, if you want to help me and my social company to move forward on this mission, then the way to help me is to subscribe and like and keep sharing and watching these videos. It means a ton of me. With about 350 subscribers right now, everybody that's watching, thank you so much. Hey, hello, 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 hello. Hello. Maakt niet uit hoor. That's okay. Hello. Hello. It's a little subtle canine introduction over there. That, yes, we need more advocacy. We need more people subscribing and liking, because at this current subscriber rate, the 350 subscribers that are watching the videos, and I know you're watching, I know you're commenting, and I know, and I am so grateful for every single one of you, because it is truly helping. With every viewer that is watching, we can spread advocacy. These videos take time to make, they take a lot of money to make, all it's coming out of my own pocket. So if you're willing to help me as a social entrepreneurship, you can go to the website www.emhance.com and you can sign up for internationally recognized search and rescue training, or you can buy some of our merch, and hopefully in the future we are able to set up our memberships over there as well. But right now, at this point of time, it's a work in progress. But go check it out. The website right now is not perfectly at this point of time. We're updating it on the 1st of January 2026. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Robin out. Hello, 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 hello.